coffee break with me. Woo! Before I get started with my tutorial, I wanted to say a special hi to my two beautiful Filipina subscribers, Rain and Rochelle. They live in the Philippines and they are the sweetest sisters ever. They follow me on Facebook. I think they basically follow me anywhere that I have social media, and they are just those two type of girls that you wish were your sisters or your friends because they are so sweet, they're polite, and just super supportive, and just those genuine women that you want to have in your life. These are like the dream friends that you want. Super polite, they always say really positive and uplifting things, so I just wanted to take the time to tell them that I love you guys, I appreciate your support, and maybe I'll get to meet you one day. I am obsessed with Filipino food, and one of my few close friends is actually Filipino. So thank you so much, ladies, for your support, and let's get on with the show. So today I have the third installment to my Vice 2 series. A lot of you asked me, okay, now Dani, be real with me. This palette is crazy. Can I do a neutral look with this? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, you can. This palette, like I told you guys in my initial review, is your new Holy Grail palette. It is just a treasure box full of possibilities. It has the jewel tones, it has the darker smoky tones, it has neutral colors, it has shimmer colors, it has absolutely almost 0% fallout. So it's just a fantastic palette. Today I have a neutral look for you guys. I basically used just the pearly, pinkish, brownish colors in the bottom row, and I kind of feel like they almost set up this palette like this on purpose so that you guys could find them easier or get a better idea of what to do with it. So basically I used 3 of the colors in the bottom. These 2 right here, which are Dope, Toxic, and then Rewind. And every single one of my looks, I've used Rewind. It's like a taupey brown, and I really like it. It's a really good crease color. So this look is a little bit, it's not bright, but it has a little bit of sparkle to it. Now, if you're not happy or you're not feeling that shimmer that Dope gives, you could swap it out for Habit, which is a matte pale pink, and it would give you the same look without the shimmer. So that is a good option. Again, instead of using Dope on the eyelid, and it doesn't make sense right now because you haven't seen the tutorial, but if you want a more neutral matte look, swap out Dope that we put on the eyelid for Habit. So this is a very customizable, very friendly, neutral look, and the best thing about a neutral eye is you could go bananas with the lip color that you use. And you guys know I like my bright lips. Today I'm not wearing one because I was keeping it a little more toned down, but with a neutral eye, go bananas with your lips. So if you want to see how I got this Vice 2 neutral eye, please keep watching. The very first thing we're going to do is take a neutral color eyeshadow primer or base. I'm using MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and apply that all over the lid. Then we're going to take a flat shader brush. You guys know how I feel about my e.l.f. $1. And we're going to dip it in the lightest color in the Vice palette, Dope, and apply that all over the lid. Then we're going to take a fluffy shading brush like the MAC 217, and I'm going to dip it into Toxic and Rewind. This pretty shimmer pink and this cool toned taupish brown. So dip it into both, more pink than brown, and blend that into your crease. When you guys are blending any colors into your crease, start at the outer corner and focus a lot on this area, and then push the little bit of color that's left into the inner corner. That way you create the deepness over here rather than in the center of your eye or the inner corner of your eye. It'll make your eyes look deeper and bigger. take a pencil brush like this one and you are going to dip it into Smokeout. That is this black with flecks of like gold or brown glitter. And you're going to apply it from the center of your crease out and then down. Basically your V shape or your outer V. Don't worry about making the V perfect because we're going to blend it out anyway. And the way we're going to blend it out is with the same colors we used on our crease. So take your blending brush again, dip it into Toxic and Rewind, and soften that outer V that you did in black. Then take a dark brown waterproof liner and you're going to line the inner rim of your eye. Then take that same pencil brush, and you guys know it's going to have a little bit of that black eyeshadow, and dip it into the pink and the taupe, the colors Toxic and Rewind, and apply that to your lower lash line. This part is totally optional, but I thought it added just a little bit of brightness to my eye, which is always helpful when you're doing just a neutral look. If you can add just a little bit of something to it, it makes it extra special. I'm using the Jane water resistant liquid liner in metallic pink, and I know that sounds strange because it's pink, but as you can tell, it just shows up almost like a really pretty hint of light. And you're going to apply this just a really thin line at your top lash line. Now curl your lashes and apply a couple coats of your favorite mascara. What did you guys think? This is not one of my easier looks because I used a black, which is a little intimidating for some people, and I used 3 different brushes. Usually I just use 2 brushes. Today I used 3 brushes, so it's adding that extra step. But I think it's super easy. I think you could totally do this with confidence at home. Remember that if you are not feeling the shimmer eyelid, you could go ahead and swap out Dope for the Habit color that's right here in the middle. These are really close in color, except one is shimmer and one is matte. So if you're not feeling the shimmer, swap it out for Habit and you'll have a more toned down neutral look. The other thing is I used a metallic liquid liner, the pink metallic from Jane. I have been loving their liquid liners. Not so much for like a cat eye or anything like that, but just to add just a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of something special. I have it in a gold and then like a black gold, and it looks really, really nice. I kind of tuck it in between my lashes after I coat them, and it gives them a little bit of a sparkle. They're really, really unique, and they are definitely water resistant. So I think that's it for this third tutorial on the Vice 2 palette. Let me know if you're still interested in seeing some. I could come up with an infinite amount of looks with this palette. I have been dying to use this really dark green color and this kind of coppery brown called Radar. So let me know if you're still interested. If you are, I'd love to keep them coming. And I think that's it, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye.